Morning, guys. It's Dean with the Dean and Bucky Show. Shortly, Bucky's going to show up and we're going to walk through the shop and talk about our new project. We're going to be working on a Humvee that was brought to us by a dear friend, which I consider a brother. We don't charge anything for what we do because we don't do anything for anybody other than ourselves. Well, my brother kind of got in a bind and called me up and said he had an issue, so we're going to take care of it. This Humvee you're going to see came from an auction, which he bought. He bought it at an auction, a real high-end auction that when you get to looking at the vehicle, you'll notice that they didn't paint it correctly. They even left dirt in the floor when they painted it. It has a transmission issue, which we think is a computer. It has a thumping in the back, which Bucky said he's already found it. So when he gets here, we're going to go over to the shop, which you see right behind me, and go through it. Kind of walk. So walk through the shop to go through the vehicle to bring you up to speed on where we're at. We have already tore the dash out of it, but you're going to see wires everywhere. That's not a panic point anymore. Every Humvee that is made has metal tags on them from the military. So each wire has a little metal tag with a number on it. And you can find diagrams online that'll show you what them numbers mean. Well, we're gonna do a few custom things to this. We're gonna put a console in it. We're gonna walk y'all through how we do our consoles, and we're gonna put a roof on it with a glass top in it, and probably repaint the inside of it. Now, we're gonna leave the outside alone more than likely because we really haven't found anything that we dislike about the outside, but we're gonna check to make sure that the paint's gonna stay on it for him and stuff like that. We have pulled the original rims and tires off that he bought it with, which was probably the best thing about the truck. We're gonna go through the air conditioner systems, and you'll see that the condensers are under each rear quarter panel rather than being in the front of the vehicle like most automobiles are. So there's some tricks about the Humvee that, we'll show you, and hopefully you comment if you see anything that we're not doing that you can make it easier. I'm gonna wait on Bucky to get here, and when I do, I'll bring y'all back online and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Well, guys, this is Bucky taking his morning Advil. And this is the Humvee we're going to be talking about today. As you notice, we've already started the console on it, and Sam mocked her up in cardboard, and then we turned around and we decided to go ahead and put it in wood and try to get the rest of it all figured out. We put some armrests and stuff in it. When we first got this vehicle, it came from a sale, and they said they had completely gone through it, but if you notice, like the floorboards and stuff here, it don't look like it was gone through too much. It's a 24 volt system. We're gonna pull some 12 volts off and work on it here and there and go from there. You have to excuse my camera methods because they just don't work as good as Austin's, so it is what it is. It's got the original, what is this, 6.5 or 6? This is 6.5, isn't it? 6.5. It's got the original 6.5 in it with turbo. It seems to run all right. It's got a knocking noise underneath it that Bucky said he's found this morning or yesterday. So we're gonna try to figure out or listen to him and find out what that is. And then it's got a transmission light on. Did we find the transmission light problem yet, Buck? Not yet.
Matter of fact, the light is hung on the truck right now. So.
The what?
The light is hung on the truck, but we got it loose from the shifter.
Oh, over here where you pulled the shifter out?
Yes, sir.
Why did we pull the shifter out of it?
We need to make some clearance for that console.
Oh, I see. So we're moving the shifter over. And you notice that Sam's already decided to tear the dash out of it, which is a walking mess already. Did you do that? He did that.
He did that.
Sam did it. So we're gonna try to go through all of this and Let's get this thing in the air and find out what's wrong with it, what's knocking. This thing got an oil leak, Bucky. Do we know what the oil leak is yet?
Yes. Oil pan. They had the oil pan on. Somebody had silicone.
You can tell that because they didn't put it back on right, did they? They left the brackets off, and why they halfway something like that, I don't know. But it is leaking oil. Well, as you can see, we're underneath this thing, and it's got a few issues already. And I see the bumping right here, Buck. It's hitting drive shaft's hitting.
Right here.
Yeah, and the drive shaft's hitting the muffler right there. Look at there.
It's been hitting, but it's hitting up here too. This weight is hitting. Let me take it, put it neutral. I can reach it.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it? It's hitting that cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to take the tank out of it.
I'm gonna take the drive shaft out and try to get up there. I got to do something about this top here.
The tank about to fall out of it.
It's supposed to have a strap to hold it to the frame or something.
Oh, I see the wrench you've been crying about.
Get in there.
It's a 3/4 snap-on wrench.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a 3/4 snap-on wrench in there. But you had Bucky tear the whole truck apart to get that wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah, that strap's broke up there. Huh. So anyhow, guys, this is our project temporarily. We need to fix this for a dear friend of ours. And like I said, we've changed his wheels out already to the factory wheels so we don't scratch them up. And then we got to fix the air conditioner, which in this vehicle, in the Humvee, the condensers are in the back on both sides, I think.
You got two condensers.
Got two of them, okay.
Both of the fans are unplugged.
Really?
Yeah. You got Sam may have plugged it back up. Both sides are unplugged. Probably did that because they didn't use the air conditioning. They maybe thought it was a draw. That was a draw.
Huh.
They may have stayed on all the time. But you see that this condenser stopped up. You know, the radiators were. Look at that. Right there. I don't know if you can get it.
I don't know if I can get up in there. Yeah, you can't see that much. Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna take the fans out. You know, we're gonna take the condensers out, pour the freons out of it, and clean them out, and flush the system because AC oil was mighty black.
AC, we're gonna put a compressor on it.
Yeah, we'll put the press on it and flush all the system.
So we got a little bit to do to this thing then.
Yes, sir. And we got to pull these rear hubs apart here. It's got an oil leak
Rear hub's got an oil leak?
right here.
Oh my God.
But somebody's put a ball joint in it somewhere. See how we got any bolts up there?
Yep. They didn't even put the right bolts in it.
They put them in the wrong way. Yeah. So.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, but this is leaking oil. See right here. See, it's got a cover over here.
It is leaking oil, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And we're gonna try to see if we can fix that. But it don't leak. But this is all you do is fill it up. I'm thinking probably right there, maybe. We'll find it. But
Well, we get it apart, we'll figure out.
yeah, it's we got a few issues back here on the back. See how they unplugged? Fans unplugged there. Yep.
Yep, it sure did. That's the other condenser, so there's two condensers, one on each side.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then, of course, you got just a mess under here. Somebody's put a transmission mount in it, Buck.
or something.
We put some washers.
I mean
because-
here.
Oh, they marked it, but they didn't have any washers on these nuts, so we put some on. This thing's got a cable that holds it in case it breaks.
What in the world?
But yeah, we got a few issues up here. Transmission
So the Hummer basically has been torn apart. The problem we had was that all these AC units that are in the back quarters of it, they were full of mud. And they don't work real good when they're full of mud. They gotta have air go through them. But we still, we're very, it's very weird that they did not paint any of this stuff in the inside of it. They just painted it, taped it off and painted it and never did anything with it. Now we've had to move the shifter over so that it fits in the console real well. And this has been Sam and Bucky's project. I've been a little busy, so I'm kind of going through some things, you know, just roughly. But I mean, it's a mess. But hopefully we get it out of here and everybody likes what it is. We're going to turn it into a beach buggy, and we're putting actuators on the rear lift. And of course, even on the lights, all they did was tape them off. They never painted under there. We've got to do all that. And there's the lines that come out of it for the AC, and got to replace some lines and stuff. And Bucky has taken apart some of the console, rear AC units, and redid them. And you can notice they're now clean, of course, and all painted up and back the way they should have been done right the first time. So, excuse me. There's the 50, 68 and the 50, of course, all covered up because we pushed those back out of the way for a few days. Right now he's trying to beat this fan off of here or get this fan off of here so we can make one. We have to print this thing. We put it in a 3D printer and draw it up and try to print it. It don't look like it wants to come off.
I gotta put loose this down.
We're going to have center bushing on it too, ain't we?
Yes, sir. Right there.
All right. All right. We'll talk to you a little bit. Anyhow, Sam's in the middle of doing his console right now. And he's getting it ready for a mold. So what we'll do is gel coat it, sand it, get it real slick, and then pop a mold off of it. Same with the dashboard. He's got the dash all done and fitted. And as soon as he gets it all sanded and prepped where he wants it, he's going to gel coat it. What are you, gel coating it? Yeah, so he'll gel coat it. And that's actually what the dash looks like. And there's the front part of the dash. Thanks, Sam. So that's where the gauges go and stuff. The gauges go in this one. Yeah. And then there's a top piece that goes in here that sits on this. It's like a tray or something. And he's got all this done. We'll get you a picture when he paints it shortly.
All right, guys. Well, this is where we're going to end it today. This is a little longer than most videos, probably because I don't have Austin editing for me or taking all my shots. But we're going to end with a picture of the Humvee when we started. And also, I forgot to tell y'all the last time, we would like y'all to take a look at our Facebook page. It shows a Humvee that we did before. You can find that at Dean and Bucky, spelled out A-N-D. And we're at Dean and Bucky Facebook page. But we'd love to have you. Take a look at the Facebook page. Follow us along if you want. And again, if y'all follow us here, we'd love to have you. As I always say, be good, stay tight, and God bless all of you.